head right now. You are the place, my only hope. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall repeat over and over again. Oh, I'm barely breathing and feeling through that ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop like to yourself and me, true to yourself and that might be. We both can exceed destiny. So let's tell me now. You must feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to see you here right now. You are the place, my only hope. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day. We spread like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my habits, so take my hand to do tomorrow. Don't come back and let it be. You give me strength and give me faith. To take the darkness, let's fall here all in love. Spark just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
Alrighty, my guys, we are back, finally, after a long due of waiting, with another episode of Tales of Arise. How long has it been since we even streamed this, my guys? It's been a little while. But I am letting you guys know, it's going to be a pretty short stream today, maybe only like an hour, hour and a half. Just letting it be known. You have livestock that has reached maturity. And we have pretty much talked to everyone, right? If I do remember correctly. Let's see. Can I examine? Thank you. There seems to be unfinished papers and books. This must be where the Lord's adjacent works. Yeah. We have talked to everyone. If I remember correctly, where we had left off was just asking Lord Valahim to join us, which he indubitably agreed. And then we were supposed to go look for Cassandra. Yep, Valahim, there he is. Cool. So now we just gotta go find Cassandra. I wonder if I can jump off. I can.
There.
Well, he's 20, and it's 21, so he's born in 2001.
Ooh, why hello there. The Lord has decreed that the palace is open to all people. You are free to enter. I see, I see. Ah, the running soldiers that used to be here. Would you believe that when Kalzalik ran off, he went with him? Really? Apparently so did all the people who took part of the uprise. Many of my brethren didn't feel at home here, so they left. I stayed though. This place is, how to put it, yeah, not bad. Let's go with that. Dahnans cling to their grudge against Renans. Renans cling to their the contempt for Dahnans. Years go by and people refuse to change. This might not necessarily be the end of it. Of course it isn't. I mean, racism still exists to this day, even though racism hasn't been a real factor for at least 50 years now, plus. Past years of training grounds, anyone's welcome to train here. They reward bonuses, so hone your skills and bring your best. Challenge it if you dare. I shall dare. What are you doing, lady? How could they? He saved me. I wasn't sure what would happen to me when I protected her. I got arrested for it. What's up, cutie? What you doing, man? Yeah, and don't worry about the qualifiers for tomorrow, Wall. I got him handled, my man. But she came out of it fine, and I'm alive. Everything's good. By the way, why is it that I feel eyes on me? I'm just imagining things. That's funny.
You all arrived here from Cyslodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
And why would we do that? Hey, soldier. I dare if you're a Renan. I don't care if you're a Renan. You can't cut in line. Look, this isn't about Renan privilege. I'm just carrying a bigger load than you. I think that should entitle me to go ahead of you. Just popped in to say hi. For sure, my man. I appreciate you. Much love, dude. Are you at work right now? Well, the only reason you can carry so much is because you're wearing armor that amplifies your strength. Indeed, I am. But the fact remains that I'm carrying a heavier load here. All I'm saying is, okay, settle down, mister. And you, soldier, stay in your place in line. Coexistence and co-prosperity. Never forget our ideals. Via the south gate, huh? Yeah, but I want to know where Cassandra is. Glory's across the bridge. The Lake of Death is supposed to be inside. Part of me wants to leave the flowers here, but I don't have the guts to face the masses of dead there yet.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty then. Alright. There's only a couple places that I would imagine Kisara would be. Down here where her brother died being one of them.
There.
It's Boomies!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
They knew it, you ripped them, but they're vicious.
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lancer!
Shoot 'em! Rising Phoenix! Eat this! I'll run you through!
Annihilation!
Here I come!
Lightning!
Kill the mutated version of King Boomy.
Mirage!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Wrong button. Kisara's ideals. Oh, so I'm guessing we're just gonna run into her then? Maybe I should just go and see. Alright, we're already here, so we're gonna check here at least. Run away. Hi, big guy.
No choice!
Photon Swirl! Raging Cascade! Glacial Spear! Feel evil!
I'm on Swallow Blade!
You have to carry the bright area on their back!
Evil Dawn! Here I come! Knowledge Gate! Aim for their weak spot!
Can't be lost! More where that came from! Tunnel! Mega Ray!
Eat this! Here I come! Strike!
Now! Evil Dawn!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Run the wrong way. I can run the wrong way. No, I'm not. Earthen Mass.
Get lost!
You're mine!
Confiscated!
Rising Wyvern! Tear you apart!
Mega Ray! It's a duel of the ocean! Do it!
Aww.
More where that came from!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Do it! Sounds like a job. Air thrust!
Very nice. Actually,
That's for a
let's actually change up
kick!
law with Dalahim. See what Dalahim got going on.
I'm getting better, right? Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
An opponent like this should be easy. It's over!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Begin!
Lightning Annihilation! Mega Ray! Xeon! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Light Astral
Here I come!
Energy!
Elusive It's over!
I'll face you.
Blind free!
Do it!
Why can't they just sit still? In an instant! Impact block!
Oh my god, that was nasty.
Barely a blip on our radar.
God, that was fucking spectacular. Like, absolutely.
I won't forgive you.
Take it! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. I'm not done. Heal. Rising Wyvern.
Raging
The
Cascade.
enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that. Glacial Spear. Piercing
Not
Eagle.
again. It's over.
Freeze Lancer.
Mirage.
I'm ready! Elusive deity!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Uh-oh.
Gotta break through. Begin. Blade. Rising Wyvern.
Ow.
Are those rocky yin? I'll face you.
Go for the weak point.
Resonate with the earth.
It's over.
Stalagmite.
Rising Wyvern. Rising Speed. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Small, but a
I didn't even
victory
check my value.
nonetheless.
We have a long way
Hello.
yet to go.
Hello.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Game volume is kind of drowning out my voice. So let's go ahead and turn up that mic volume real quick. Hello. Alright. Should be good now. Run away! I need to sign. Oh snap, son.
Little help. Heal you all.
Heal. Thanks.
Healing circle. Hear me. Thank you.
My reach is even wider.
Mega ray.
I had paperwork to sign. Oh my god, I'm getting beat up.
Cascade.
I'll face
You're
you.
mine.
Reload.
Rising Wyvern.
In here.
Rising Phoenix.
Radiant water.
Take this.
Do it, Dopamine.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. Mega ray.
Oh my god.
That's my cue.
It's over. Shut him down.
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Any injuries?
Sorry guys, I'm eating sunflower seeds. I'm almost done. I'll stop chewing all up in your ears. The ones with the strikes with Dolahim are freaking nasty, bro. Hiya!
Let's see what you've got.
Hear me. I'm a shot. Not in your dreams. Burning.
Elusive deity.
Spear.
Rising
Lightning
Wyvern.
orb. More with that Freeze Lancer.
You're
I'm
mine.
on a roll.
Here I come.
Elusive deity.
It's over.
Wind Ash
Rising
Double
Wyvern.
Blade. Lightning Condensed. Do it. Thunder Blade. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
By the hands in the wind. Here goes.
Can you
Do
take
it.
it?
Astral energy.
Oh, he died. He died. He died.
Let's refrain from losing.
Alright. And we be officially done. The big dude!
Coming through.
You're finished. Rising Wyvern.
Hear me.
Mirage.
Burning.
That disappeared just in time.
My call.
Eternal devastation.
Raging storm.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Rising Wyvern.
Glacial Spear.
Rising Phoenix.
Freeze Lancer! Freaking
Blue escape!
Annihilation!
Swallow blade! Can you take it? I'm mine!
Oh, I have his weak point super hard.
Now! Take it down!
In an instant! Impact cross!
Dude, Impact Cross is what it's called. That
You managed to pull through.
move is absolutely goated. It is nasty. That is the coolest thing. I mean, the one with Kasara is a little cooler, but this one, that one just looks gruesome. Like, it just looks like it just hurts. Kasara is not here. Red lavender, huh? There's no going over there. Okay, well let's just fast travel back so we don't. Do I want to fast travel back? Do I want to like fast travel back? Yeah, we can fast travel back. We can travel to Vicent.
We've reached
From
our
there.
destination.
Okay, so I don't want to like continue on the story and then like miss out on the opportunity to actually get Kasara. Oh, we're the wrong way. So like I'm hesitant to just go to the south gate like right off the back. I'm kind of scared for that. The hollowing. When a matter is drained of its astral energy, it is unable to maintain its form. Do we want to check the only other spot that I think Kasara might be? We do! Let's go! There's a gold Death Cat stronghold in there. I've long since withdrew, but some people keep using this place. They say it's full of memories for them. Maybe then Kasara is over here? Maybe so?
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Mushrooms.
I won't forgive you!
You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
Glacier Meteor! Here's evil!
Rising
Dance
Phoenix!
the wind! Freeze
This
Lancer!
one's gonna be tough!
I'll be
Turn
saving
to
you!
stay!
Ow.
You're mine!
Raging Storm! Do it! Now!
Well, that did the job.
Barely
That
a
is for
blip
sure.
on our radar.
Coming through.
Take this! Begin!
Wow.
It's over!
Are those arms even natural? Do it!
You're on!
This ends now!
Consider yourself...
Barely a blip on our radar.
Let's test the volume one more time. Hello. Hello. Let's test the volume one more time. Alright, that's better. I can actually hear my voice over the game. Oh, I didn't. Why do I keep pushing the wrong button? I'm playing too much Apex.
There.
Opal Mass. Rock werewolf monkeys.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine!
Ow.
You're mine! Rising
Simian
Wyvern!
pet. I shall feel you where you stand.
Air thrust! Go do it! Lightning descend! Astral energy!
Say no more!
And that's how you get the job done.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
More.
Let's see what you've got.
Take this!
Here comes our water! One more! Lightning descend!
Take this!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword!
It's over!
Rising
Wyvern!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
A comfortable win.
A comfortable win. Yes. I'm fancy and pleasant to be around. And I live in a magnificent castle with psychological issues. Okay, I shouldn't make fun of Dalahim like that. Dalahim's actually pretty cool.
It's over!
You take it.
Aw, I missed.
Ignite!
Ow. Ow.
Lightning orb! I need to be stronger.
I think I went the wrong way. I'm pretty sure I went the wrong way. And yes, I went the wrong way. But there be enemies to fight here, so we're fighting them! Oh, I wasn't expecting the apes.
Get lost!
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Thanks! Here I come!
Raging blade!
You're finished!
Here's evil!
Ow.
Internal devastation! You're my... They've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Aww.
Raging cascade! Sweet dreams!
You're finished!
In here!
Start up!
Do it! More for the stockpile! Reload!
Take it.
I'm out!
Here I come!
I'm all stocked up!
You're finished!
Annihilate!
Start up!
Graviton field!
You're
I'll
out!
face you.
Infernal turret!
Could have been worse.
Those apes straight snuck up on me, guys. That was not fair whatsoever. Straight snuck up on me. Hello, beautiful. What? What was that song? More ABs!
Hi, Hoodle!
It's on! No escape!
I'm only getting started! Wind astral energy!
Elusive deity.
It's over! Here I come!
Photon
You're finished!
blast! Raging cascade! Pierce evil!
Take this!
In here! Freeze laser! More for the stockpile!
Not so good.
You're my turn!
Gale force!
I'm not done!
Do
You're
it!
on!
Resonate with the
You're
earth.
mine!
Death blow! Raging
Here I
storm!
Oh, he got lightninged up.
Rising I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Check that out, guys. My lady is using a Tupperware from a yogurt canteen as a giant water jug. How interesting is that?
Right, here goes!
Graviton field! Raging
Elusive
storm!
Try harder!
Death blow! Close flight!
Rising Wyvern!
Annihilation!
Rising Phoenix!
Elusive deity.
You're mine!
Can you take it?
It's over!
Now!
Smoke! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
What, you gotta drink 2 of those a day? Guys, I'm kind of lost. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh. I'm a DP.
Let's see what you've got. Can you take it?
Wind accelerating! Raging cascade!
It's over!
Quick now! I'll be
Resonate
taking
with
it
you.
away!
Done!
Reload!
Blade!
Hit!
Start
Know
up!
where that came from! Spirit!
Mirage!
Oh, I didn't get to hit him with my Mirage.
Looks like we won. An opponent like this should be easy.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Reload! Gale force! Gale into the
It's
shadow!
over!
Air thrust!
Soda!
Mega ray!
Deity.
Aw.
Mirage!
Here's a
Ow.
healing touch!
Resonate
Take
with the earth.
this! I owe you one. Rising Wyvern!
In here!
Ow.
I'll be saving
It's
you!
over.
Searing flame!
Try harder!
Reload!
Not a chance!
Wind astral energy! More
It's over.
deity!
Crush! Great! Next!
Into the
No
shadows!
escape! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
Elusive deity.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Yay, more boomies.
Little help!
You're mine! It's over!
Here's evil!
Try harder! Take this! It's over!
Here's another!
Rising Wyvern!
Raging cascade! There! In here! It's over!
I'm not done!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Here I come! You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Elusive deity.
Can't be
You're
stopped!
mine!
Thank you.
You're finished! Crush!
Glacial spear! Here's the orb!
Rising Wyvern! We did it! Mirage!
Can you take it? Elusive deity.
It's over!
Any injuries?
It's probably because I haven't gotten him any other of his moves. Probably check those out really quick. Did I just come back to where I was supposed to go? I did.
Gotta break through! I'm not done! Burn!
Here goes! Raging
Here I
cascade!
come! Try harder! My turn! You're finished!
Here's evil! Light astral law!
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Lunar blast!
Not a chance!
Chinese supernova!
Resonate
You're
with the
finished!
earth.
Stardust! We did it! Mirage!
In the wind! Air thrust!
Nicely done.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I got one beef. Golden Dust Hideout. Well, I didn't even read that right. Whatever. Oh, Kasara. Are you here? There's a little cat. McGall. The kittens miss you now that you're gone. Kasara's not here, though. We'll carry on McGall's will. We'll never let this realm return to its darkest days. sniff. Miguel, why do you go and do that without telling us? I imagine he had his mind made up, and he was afraid we'd stop him if he told us. The best thing we can do for him now is to fulfill his dream of a paradise where we can all coexist. Alright, well, we checked the only places that Kisara might possibly be. So now, we've
reached our destination.
We're just gonna go to the next section. Maybe we get cutscene? Yes, maybe cutscene. Says there's something here. Oh, they haven't loaded in yet. I knew that. A sick person they found here was taken into the quarry. I didn't know them or anything, but I wanted to bring them some flowers. Let's see what they have to say.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us.
Alf, in the words of wisdom over here.
I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
It's Kisara.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Lagiel?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Lagiel kind of walks a little funny.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, It was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am.
That's cool.
I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part. That you fight alongside me. Not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger.
That's
right,
cool, guys.
where
That's
to,
super
team?
cool.
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
You have befriended Kasara. And we got a new recipe. Check it out. Another recipe. Comrades and freedom. Hey, I'm the only one allowed to flirt. Get up out of here, Darth. What the hell are you talking about? You're stupid. Guard mobility. I like that. AG restored by perfectly evading. Blah 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 blah. Faster AG recovery. Increase down damage. Resurrection. Increased boost strike damage. Lionheart, huh? Faster AG recovery. My brother said, "What's up, cutie?" and I got angry. You're stupid, bro. Increased mid-air damage and mid-air evasion. No corruption. Easier over limit. Increased boost damage.
Haha, I am back.
Are you here to torture me, my man?
I weaseled my way into the party.
What are you talking about? You were already part of the party. You just had to rejoin. You're insane.
I am. Yes.
Mid-air jump, huh? Allows you to jump once while in mid-air. Over limit expansion, I'd rather that one. Cool beans. Alright, we got everybody pretty set. Owls met 80%. Items collected 50%. Advanced subquest. Nava solo training grounds cleared.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if Borderlands the Handsome Collection went on sale again because of the
End of the
winter
year
sales.
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
Yeah.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elder Menancia Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
Not showing me.
That's okay.
Crunch.
It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right.
Yeah.
You can all count on me.
Most definitely. Kalzalik's motives, huh?
What was Kalzalik even after in the end?
How much did he go on sale for?
Isn't it obvious?
Don't
Clearly
know.
he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Alphen really got mad because Shion spoke her mind. I mean, she can be a little abrasive, but I think it's a good thing she speaks her mind.
I think Hootle senses something.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Boars! Kill the boar!
Can you take it?
Ow.
By the power
Here I
of
come!
water!
You're finished!
Here
Start up!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Infernal turret!
Now! Get on it there!
We're in good form!
Ooh, potato.
Oh.
Get lost!
It's over! Take this!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Annihilation! Dance in the wind!
Mirage! Try this! Infernal turret!
I'm on a roll!
You're mine! Not
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I.
Now!
Don't worry.
I'll have astral energy!
Say no more.
Boom, bum, bum.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Well, it has to be in this corner somewhere. That's for sure. Will there be flowers at some point? Wait, what? Where? Am I not looking in the right spot? 'Cause once we go over here, it goes away. It has to be over here somewhere. What the heck?
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo!
there you are.
Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo!
Very nice.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
More boars! Knee to the head!
Gotta break through. Eternal devastation. Crush. Now it's my turn. Benediction light. Eternal devastation. Heal. Now I can let loose. You're finished. Rising wyvern.
Reload!
I'm ready.
Raging storm! This ends now!
Consider
Wow, so
yourself
Dalahim is a healer. I see. Huh?
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Oh. Well, let's go ahead and switch out Dalahim then.
Oh my god, that was a fucking.
Because there's no point in
crazy
having
just
two
now.
healers.
There's something in the water.
We get the fishing! We get the fishing! We get the fish!
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Yay, we get the fishing mechanic! Various fish points are scattered throughout Dano, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles. So don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them.
No.
Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring fish, hooking them, and then reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fishing controls topic. Okay, I'm guessing because the bubbles.
There's a nice breeze here.
Yes.
Oh, we've got a lively one. That was disappointing.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. Shake.
There we go.
No! Oh, so fishing is...
Well, it's not bad per se.
Nice work.
Dannon Bass. Skilled angler. Check it out. We caught our first fish, guys.
Okay, good luck, you guys. Okay, bye. They're playing penny slots.
Ha!
Anyway. Oh.
All right.
I almost didn't make that.
That was a fucking great ginger snap.
Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
So, fishing is a little more complicated than it should be, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh.
Bad. What's different? It's not just R2 all the time.
I didn't think I'd catch something
Tournament
this
is now
big.
closed.
Stars above. That's gotta be a new record.
Nice.
Oh, this is some really bad gun for a lot of work.
Really bad what?
It was a really bad gun for a lot of work.
There we go. Well, it's not bad per se.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I want to go back to the other spots and see what those fishing spots are like. Let's dippity-doo-dah.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
Hey. You look like you know your way around with a rod. I've been fishing a long time and I've built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. All I ask for you is to show me new records and any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. An invitation to fish. Cool. Why not? Oh, well. Phew, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my miss. Sorry, I forget I spoke. Carry on, don't mind me.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Why is everybody being so quiet? Awkward silence.
Sorry, what?
Hey.
No, I'm talking about the game.
Oh.
Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
Of course,
She
Shiana
really
would be the
doesn't
one to
beat around
ask.
the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought, after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
It's
Well,
not that
relax.
easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Of course, Rinwell would be the only one mad as hell.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim, the evasive.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
That's dope. We're actually gonna skip the campsite and just keep going. At least get to the next area before we save. Call it a night. Stream's about to end here soon in a minute anyway.
Okay, we'll
Something
have an
feels
early night
odd
tonight.
here. Be on your guard.
Say that one more time.
Going to have an early night tonight?
Yeah.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
That's right, girl. Hell yeah. I dig it.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that
happened, Law?
face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come!
Again, in the wind!
You're mine!
Air thrust!
You're finished!
Light asteroid! My specialty.
Eternal devastation!
On guard!
I'm not done!
Take this!
Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Make it rain!
Lie still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Okay, I hit the hell out of me.
My lady?
Oh.
Something you wanted to say?
Swallow Blade!
Gemini Aqua!
Eternal
Do
devastation!
it! On guard!
River!
Astral energy!
Whoa, these enemies got a major attack spike.
Still got a ways to go.
I guess we are gonna go back and hit that campsite.
Finally, some open space again. Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally. I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Oh my god, I think that was her cake reference, guys. I think they're making fun of the fact that she has so much cake.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Law, Kisara, and Dohalim. We'll talk to
Kisara,
Kisara.
let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives. So it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol. The one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what?
That's cool.
I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
I wonder if it'll let me talk to the other ones real quick.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to...
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Oh, it won't.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Oh, wait.
You go
That's
ahead and
right.
sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first.
I can put Kasara and Dalahim's doll. Dalahim's.
Morning. Ready to head out?
The doll on Dalahim's head and Kasara's head. I totally forgot about that. Dalahim, buddy. Dalahim. Kasara, buddy. Yes, we are going to change your attire. Pre-guard getup. I almost don't like it. Keeping our guardsman suit on. Going with the rabbit ears for now.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Level of these things, 27.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
It's over!
Confiscated.
Where are you going? Plenty left.
You're mine!
Look sharp.
Let's give it a whirl. I'm also good with airborne targets.
Rising Wyvern!
You're
on!
Fine.
Do it. Why can't they just sit?
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
There!
Yeah. Nice technique.
Take this! It's over! Mirage!
Don't worry. I've got plenty to go around.
It's over! Eternal devastation! You're mine!
Sweet dreams.
This one's mine.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
It's over!
I'm not really built.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Oh my god, what are these things? This is a pain. Why can't these Zeugles stand still?
All right.
Perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop stop it right where it stands. Dalahim's boost attack.
There's nowhere to run from my art! When he slows down, that's our chance! Here I come!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
Rising Wyvern!
You require a hand.
It's evil.
Tiger Blade! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Rising Wyvern!
Look sharp.
Mirage! No further!
It's over. Lightning.
This one's
Here I
mine.
come! Moral Blade!
It's time.
Power of water.
Amazing.
Here I come!
Sleep now.
In a bind.
This'll come in handy.
When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, send in Dalahim. His boost attack will nullify their evasive abilities and keep them from dodging attacks.
Prepare to be sealed! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Tiger Blade.
I'm impressed.
Do it! Kasara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Divine Phoenix
Nice
Cyclone.
technique.
Here I come!
Grizzly, you are just away.
Take this!
Lightning.
Moral Blade!
Hey, one in a strike.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff,
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
My eyeball hurts.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Yeah, it's just...
Why
I think
not?
my eye is getting
We're
tired.
talking about our own culture here.
I'm gonna go to bed soon.
I get that,
too.
but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old.
Especially
Real.
tomorrow gonna be a
But it
it's gonna
does.
be a really long
Holding
day
it
for
in
me.
your hands like this,
Oh yeah, most
one
def
can
for all
feel
of
and
us.
engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
The thing that I'm going to...
Take your word for it. Well,
It's just
seeing as it's
somebody
Danon
spawn in
history,
with the T-pose.
just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
What was I saying? The thing that I'm going to tomorrow, the pool day.
Yeah.
Apparently, the people that go regularly, it keeps on going until like 2 o'clock in the morning. I agreed to go.
Oh snap! You're roping yourself into more stuff.
More just hanging out with a couple of friends.
That trip
sounds cool.
Good to know my train.
Do you have any tips for what's it fucking called? For playing pool?
No, I suck at pool. I do, I'm being honest.
Is paying off.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Woohoo!
Out of our way!
Here I come! It's over!
This one's mine! Hear me! Tiger blade! Burning strike! Lightning
Glacial spear!
This one's mine!
Look sharp!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Make it break! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Go like a burning! It's over! Shattering! Blade! Attack time!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Swallow blade!
Aw,
Damn it!
that's too far.
It's over!
Thunderblade!
It's over!
Do it, sweet dreams! On guard!
So those are Danon Astral Arc.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Oh wow, this is a pretty big area. What are these things?
This'll be a delicious piece of cake! This one's mine! Into the thunder field!
Here I come!
Tiger blade! Raging cascade!
I'll take you all on! You're mine!
Tiger blade!
It's over!
Lunar raging cascade!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! In the wind!
It's all yours!
Steel!
Eternal devastation!
Tiger blade!
Take this! It's over! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
to be less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Eat dirt! Here I come!
Radiant Raging storm! Another do it!
Take this! Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
Oh, I see that I can double jump now.
I owe you one.
And just like that, I'm back in route.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
This one's mine.
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
We gotta get to another campsite, guys.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Whoa.
I'll do my best.
Take this!
This one's mine.
Crush! Slice! Slicing Wyvern!
One more.
Tiger Blade! Infernal Torrent!
Make it rain!
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Going in.
You're mine!
Take that. Tiger Blade!
Here I
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
My turn! Strike! It's on! Stardust! Rising Phoenix!
Magic. Crossblade.
You're mine!
Tornado.
Rising Wyvern!
We can really make weapons with this?
I won't forgive you.
Take this! You're finished!
Look, you got company.
Here I come! Not today!
Wind astral energy is right here.
This one's mine.
You're finished!
Prime and
Infernal
right.
Torrent!
Here.
Piercing
Infernal
roar!
Devastation!
Coming through. Do it.
Swallow Blade!
Eon. Astral energy. Full throttle. Lightning dust.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Rising Light! Shut him down!
Do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Here I come!
Step back. This one's all law.
I'll do my best!
Here I come!
In a vine,
Like moths to the flame.
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent! You're finished!
Will this help?
Take this! You're finished! Here I come!
Wind astral energy.
Now I can let loose!
Lightning
Swallow
dust.
Blade!
You're my call.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
You're mine!
No
We
complaints
managed
here.
to turn the tide.
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. Sleep now.
Take this!
I'll be in here.
Make it rain!
Rising Wyvern!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Here I go.
My turn!
Look sharp! Trophy left!
Rising Wyvern!
Tiger Blade!
Mirage!
That's better!
Rising! It's too much!
Going in! Tiger Blade!
Take this!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Tiger Blade!
Swallow Blade!
Sleep now.
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Stardust!
Now.
This is well!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
What was that?
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
That was absolutely
I can feel my
insane.
precision improving.
In the membrane?
This might be some decent equipment.
Okay, so like
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
if you can concentrate enough special abilities on one single enemy, it creates like this thing called a strike, which is like a special finisher type thing. And each person, like, other than your main character, like, it's not just, they don't just do it with your main character, like the side characters do it with each other too. And the magician on our team and the tank, her name is Kasara. She freaking, they said it's called Frozen Hammer, and then she literally turned her mace into like a giant frozen hammer that's like 3 times her size. And then just slams it on all the enemies. It's pretty dope, actually.
Sounds pretty dope.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Rising Wyvern!
Lunar corruption! Lunar blast! I'm all stopped up!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
For the life of me, I
Looks
can't
like-
remember. Field guide. Artifacts, fishing, enemies, play record, glossary. Enemy info, artifacts, activity records. Help. Enhanced arts. Yeah, okay, I already know about that. Boost attack. Yeah. Over limit. Okay, as you take damage and execute perfect evasions, you'll enter over limit status for a set period during it. Arts cost no AG to use, and enemies attacks won't interrupt them. Be warned, however, enemies. While in over limit after landing an art, press and hold 2 of the following buttons to activate your character's powerful mystic art. Oh, I have to hold
We came
them.
out on
I've been
top.
tapping them.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. Without totally overdoing it.
Rice.
Out of my way!
You're mine!
I never miss!
You wanna play?
It's over!
Come at me!
In here!
Rising Wyvern!
This will come in handy. That's it! Here goes!
Infernal Torrent!
Ready, lightning!
Here I come! It's a...
Here we go! One
Well
more!
done! Rising Wyvern!
Here's the evil!
Mirage!
Freeze Shelter!
Rising Wyvern!
Tiger Blade! Flawless flight!
Eternal Devastation!
Raging Tiger
It is
Blade!
in the sky! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind! Radiant Air!
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about. I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here?
I won't forgive you!
Here I come!
Right
Not
here.
today.
I got you.
One more!
Take this!
Tiger
Not
Blade! My watch!
Crush! Swallow Blade!
Radiant Pierce! Now!
Swallow Blade!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Take this! It's over! Eternal Devastation! Rising Wyvern!
Gale Force!
Mirage!
Banana, let's go! Mega Ray!
You're mine!
Swirl Blade!
It's
Now!
over!
Oh, that's
Well then.
why I need to assign more arts.
Bro, I am a sliver away from leveling up.
Swallow Blade, Eternal Devastation, Rising Wyvern. Devastation. Sonic Thrust. Flaming Edge.
Let's keep moving.
That's far enough! You want me? Come get me! I never miss! This one's mine!
Here I come!
Slide!
Rising Wyvern! Eternal Devastation!
Tiger Blade! Arceo Ball! Look sharp! Take this! Rat Ball! Tiger Blade! Air Thrust!
No escape!
Lightning
Blade!
Do it! That's it! Annihilation!
Here I come!
Hear me! Fury!
No! Try this!
Raging Storm!
Explosive Ring!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Devastation! Here I come!
I'm out of ammo! I'm all stuffed up! Tempest Whirl!
Severing
This
Wing!
one's mine! Do it!
Rising off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Go no further!
Take this! Can't get out of this!
Going in! Lunar
Take this!
Corruption!
Thunder
It's
over!
Lunar Blast! One more!
Try this!
Tiger Blade!
Infernal
Air
Torrent!
Thrust! Photon Blast!
Wing!
This one's mine!
No!
I will!
Soaring Light Spear!
Tiger Blade!
Here
Tornado
I come!
Wind!
You're
Air
finished!
Thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
Glacial Spear! Here's the Eagle!
Sharpling Slap!
This one's mine!
You're
Photon
mine!
Blast! Tiger Blade!
Wind!
Thunder Blade! Annihilation!
Rising
Megalon!
Pelican!
Make it rain!
Rimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Glacial Spear!
Armor won't
Here's the
save
Eagle!
you! Come and face
Going
me!
in!
I'm gonna have to that after.
Alright, my brother.
Throbs in pain.
Have a good night and good rest of your stream.
Rising Wyvern!
Thank you.
Mirage! Look
Very scary.
Water! Here's one car! In here!
Infernal turret!
Art expert coming through!
You're mine! You're finished!
Steel Torgo!
Feeling gale!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Lost!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Here!
This one's mine!
You're mine! You're finished! Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Dance in the wind!
Going in!
Now!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Which one did I just learn? Explosive ring, dragon swarm. Searing gale. So we just learned explosive ring, huh? Dude, so we got a bunch of new OP freaking flame sword moves. That is freaking awesome. We are actually going to stand right here in the middle and go ahead and save. And call it a day. Stream actually ended up going on a little longer than I anticipated. Well, appreciate you guys hanging out. Much love to the fullest degree. Don't forget, guys, you're all legends in your own right. Be the best you can possibly be. And with that, I love you and I'm out. Catch you guys.